Hello friends, in this video we are going to see the very important topic, that is the different types of variable or the scope of a variable that can be local, static and global. Local, global and static variable. First we'll see the local variable. A variable that are defined within the body of a function is called as local variable. The local variables can be used only in that function or a block in which they are declared. Some variables may be used in a different functions such as function int a comma b, function 1, function 2. So see what we are doing here. So this a and b are the local variable for the function block, and this a and b are the local variable for this function too. That means the definition or the value or the life of the a and b is present from this statement to this. Okay, and the life of this a and b, that is 0 and 20, is from this statement to this statement, that is in the block of function 2 only. Okay, outside the function 2 there is no value of a and b, so there is no life of a and b. No one identify the a and b. So that type of variable is called as local variable of a function 2 or the local variable of a function. Next is global variable. The variable which are defined outside the function is called as global variable. All the functions in the program can access and modify the global variables. A global variables are automatically initialized at the time of initialization. So at the time of initialization only you have to define that what is a variable initialization. Okay, and anyone can access that variable. That type of variable is called as global variables. For example, see in this code we have created three functions: function, function 1, function 2, without return type, without argument. Okay, then we are creating two variables a and b. Okay, and that is globally defined, that is not inside any of the blocks. So this type of variable is globally defined, so anyone can access it. Fine. Now inside the word main, what we are saying, printf inside main a and b. So we are specifying the value of a and b, that is this value. Fine. Now in the function we are providing the call of a function 1 and function 2. Okay, so after getting the call of function, our control come from here to here, right? The function definition. So this a and b is also accessible in this function also, as well as in function 1 also, as well as in function 2 also. Fine. So a and b are the global variables, so we can access it in the main block as well as in function 1, function 2 and any normal functions. Next is static variable. Static variables are declared by writing the keyword static. Syntax is static, then whatever the data type of that variable and the variable name, like static int a. The static variable initialize only once. It retains between the function call. If its variable is not initialized, then it is already or automatically initialized to 0. Okay, if initializing at the time of initialization, if you are not specified the value of any static value, then by default it is always 0. Then for example, we have created two functions. First is function 1 and second is function 2. Now in the main block of code, we are calling both the function 1 and function 2. So when the function 1 get called, the control come from here to here, right? So what does it contains? Int a is equal to 10 and static int b is equal to 2, right? So the value of A will get displayed as well as the value of B will also get displayed, that is 10 and 2. Now we are incrementing the value of A and B. Fine. Next, if we see the output, you will get answer as A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 2 for the first function call. Okay. And consider this is also function 1. Consider this is also function 1. Now what happened? Once again the function 1 will get called. Fine. So now the value of A is initially 10. Okay. So here you will get an answer as a 10 only. But the answer of B will be 3 because that is statically defined, right? So the value of B is initially 3. So the value of B becomes incremented by 1 and the value becomes 3 for the next function call. Okay. So in this video, we have seen the different scope of a variables, that is local scope, global scope and static variables. Thank you.